Join me as I dive into the signs of narcissist behavior and see if I can spot them all before I hit my breaking point. So, let's talk about narcissist behavior. Many of us may not recognize the signs until we're already overwhelmed and stuck in a toxic relationship. The truth is, dealing with narcissists can be extremely challenging, and their behavior can lead to emotional exhaustion and confusion for those around them. One of the most difficult aspects of dealing with narcissists is that they're masters of manipulation. They can make you question your own sanity and doubt your perceptions. You might find yourself constantly walking on eggshells, never knowing what will trigger their anger or disappointment. Narcissists have a way of making you feel like you're the problem, that you're the one who's too sensitive or too demanding. They can make you feel guilty for setting boundaries or expressing your needs. And before you know it, you're stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and people-pleasing. Their lack of empathy is staggering. They can be completely clueless about how their behavior affects others, or they might simply not care. Either way, it's a recipe for disaster. Let's talk about some common traits of narcissistic behavior. One of the most obvious is their lack of empathy. They might appear to listen to you, but they're only interested in their own problems and concerns. They might even use your vulnerabilities against you, making you feel like you're the one who's flawed or broken. Another trait is manipulation. Narcissists are masters at getting what they want from you, often by playing on your emotions or guilt-tripping you. They might make grand promises or lavish you with praise, only to pull the rug out from under you when it suits them. And then there's gaslighting. Oh, gaslighting. This is when they deny reality, making you question your own memories or perceptions. They might tell you that you're overreacting or being too sensitive, even when you know that you're not. It's a powerful tool for controlling and manipulating others. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are in a relationship with someone who constantly cancels plans at the last minute, leaving you feeling frustrated and disappointed. When you confront them about it, they might say something like, "You're being too sensitive," or "You're overreacting." This is gaslighting in action. I think we've all been there at some point, feeling like we're at our wits' end, unsure of how to deal with a narcissist in our lives. It's like we're aware that something is off, but we can't quite put our finger on it. And then, suddenly, we reach a breaking point. We realize that we're not crazy, that we're not the problem. The problem is the narcissist's behavior. For me, that moment came when I realized that I was constantly walking on eggshells, trying to avoid conflict or drama. I was exhausted from trying to please someone who was never going to be pleased. And I knew that I had to set boundaries to take back control of my life. The moment you realize your limits is empowering. You start to see the narcissist's behavior for what it is, a desperate attempt to control and manipulate others.